Saturday night, and the bourbon's poured over the firelight. Good company and conversation. Final third's my destination. Cigars and bourbon. I think I've died and gone to heaven. Good friends and company. Well, this is where I want to be. Thank you all for tuning in to the Final Third podcast. Yeah. Let me introduce you to Scotty D. You just don't know how much I drink. Willie B. R.S. Scott, Cocky Wolverine. Mikey B. Our favorite production machine. Heine. Knowledge of cars and machines. Humphrey, the wizard of slot machines. And the pretentious tobacconist. Robbie B.
Coming to you from the award-winning Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, PCA's 2024 Best of Leaf Midwest Cigar Bar, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge, it's the Final Third Podcast.
Welcome to the final third podcast, coming from the Hoosier State.
Hoosiers.
I'm Rob,
I'm Scotty D.
I'm Mike.
I'm Alan. I'm Heine.
and today we are celebrating a huge win last night. We'll be talking about that today, and we're going to be smoking the 85th from Aladino. This is the 100% Pinarino tobacco that Julio and Justo and the boys down there have been working on for years and years and years. Finally released it this year. It's a regular release here. You can come in and get it anytime. And then we're going to be drinking through a few things because this is going to be the pairing of the month. So we're going to be trying the Florida Cognac rum, 18 year. We're going to be doing the Red Breast 12, Macallan 12, and then we're going to finish off with Larceny Barrel Proof because why not?
Because you can.
Yeah. So.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, and we're gonna discuss a little bit about the tariffs a little bit today, and there's some other news that we're gonna be discussing as well. So, we're glad to have you guys on. I'm a little rough today, so I'll try to actually put words together that make sense.
Did you drink too much for the?
I drank nothing yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No,
Maybe that's
Same.
that might have been the problem.
I think it's just staying. Like I said, I stayed up till about 5 in the morning just watching TikTok stuff about ideas. So.
Yeah, I feel like absolute mud today. I also did not drink yesterday.
But you get what you want.
Maybe
buddy.
that's why.
Maybe you should have drank yesterday.
Maybe I should have.
You're having withdrawals.
I guess. Yeah. We ended up with a new mattress and new pillows this week, so kind of struggling through the hardships of that.
All right, I'm gonna get this cigar lit.
Yep, I'm working on it.
So Flor de Cana.
This is an 18-year-old?
This is the 18-year.
Now,
Yeah.
here's kind of the thing that's a little bit, I don't know, unfortunate is the way I'll put it, about rum. Rum does not have any kind of governing body.
Right.
There's no country that has taken ownership of rum and said, this is the requirement. It can say 18 years. You could say this rum is 700,000 years old. We literally transported ourselves back in time and then left it in a barrel, 10 miles under the ocean, and we went and picked it up after we got back out of our time machine.
So you can say whatever you want on
anything.
it? Yeah.
There is nothing that actually dictates that rum has to be what it is. So making sure that when you're going and picking rums that you're picking from a fairly reputable distillery is pretty important, especially if you're going to be out of country. If you're going to Jamaica or Bahamas or somewhere where they produce rum, you just be aware, right? Because you can have additives in there. You can pretty much do anything that you want and call it rum.
So you can sit to say that's the new Viagra rum and stuff, and just sales go through the roof.
Exactly. You need boner pill rum.
Yeah.
You got it.
I never
Cody?
knew that. That's crazy.
Could you have
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but you know, mostly you can
Thank you.
trust, people to do the right thing. But
Appreciate it, bud.
I hope. But yeah, that's the reality behind rum.
It's like when Breeden went to, where did he go? Wherever he went on vacation, that he ended up making his own rum.
Papa Pilar.
Yeah, got to make his own rum. That was cool.
You guys need to get your own ashtray over there because I'm going to be leaning forward to try and ash my cigar. So I am just.
We got ours.
We got ours.
Oh,
Yeah.
Heine can use
We
his
just have
pocket.
to contort.
Oh, we're good.
pulling that.
Oh,
there.
yeah, do it.
You got one too. What the hell, guys?
We can't put one
you
between
keep
our
putting one
chairs.
right here in the middle. Like I think every time I kept pulling it
Thank
my
you.
way, and you keep pushing it away from me. No, this one's mine. Don't touch it,
Cut my finger.
Dick.
No ashtray for you.
Well, I would put it between our chairs, but you like to be really
like it, but
close.
this one is mine.
I have to be close, man. I mean, if I'm not close, then this mic stand starts moving all over the place. I had to get close to you. I hope you don't mind.
So-
I did shower this morning.
Yeah, I didn't.
You don't have to admit it. You just move on to the next
Well,
topic.
you were doing garbage disposal stuff.
I know. I
so you
probably
smell
should
like
at least
garbage.
wash my hands. I did that.
I love the the cold draw.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
it's
just getting ready
great.
to highlight it up over here.
I was going to
just
say,
pumping on it.
we haven't done this on the show yet. We've all had plenty of these.
We haven't done. I
Since
thought
the
we did
release.
it.
No.
No, we
No.
did not do this. We talked about it at the Aladino event, but we did not do it on the show.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what my research was yesterday. I was going
I
back
didn't
through
think we had
episodes
either.
to make sure
I
that we
can't
had
believe we
done
haven't done this on the show.
this. No,
Ardbeg. No, with this? No.
we've never done Ardbeg on the show.
No.
You're watching the competitor show.
Yeah.
Not our show. Yeah. We've never done Ardbeg.
Traitor.
Yeah, I don't think we've done Ardbeg on the show.
I haven't had Ardbeg on here since the first year.
It might have been. I mean, we could have done Lagavulin. Oh
no.
I'm the one that did it. I didn't do it on the show though.
Yeah.
I just did it.
It was just a
I
video.
was just a video or a short or something
the
that I
short.
did Lagavulin and this cigar.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it worked
But it
out
wasn't
really, really well.
part-
Yes.
Yeah.
But it was not a full show.
So that's kind of part of the reason why we went back to some scotches and some Irish whiskeys.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Scotch,
And
Scotch,
This-
Scotch.
Yeah, I mean,
Swampy.
it's
I don't
the
know who
holiday
Swampy is, but
season.
he's confirming.
That's Will.
100%,
That's Will.
Scotty.
Oh, is that Will?
That's
Yeah,
Will, yep.
There we go.
Rally up, boys.
So I figured this would be a great way to pair something special for the holidays,
Scotty.
Get out and treat yourself.
Scotty, take the speakers down just a notch. Chloe said, "Shut up."
I mean, I know,
It's too loud in here.
I know you guys are coming up. You guys
My
gonna
ears
have
are
your
bleeding.
cigar of the year special.
Yeah.
Stuff. This is definitely.
Which we'll talk about soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about that
Yes.
today too. Yep.
We got a lot to talk about
Yeah,
today.
Will
We
said
do.
the U.S. government subsidizes Bacardi. So our tax dollars go to Bacardi to make rum in Puerto Rico.
Interesting.
So drink more Bacardi?
Don't we own Puerto Rico?
Yeah. I mean,
So the U.S. territory, right?
I don't know
It's
that you call
leased.
it owned.
Oh.
It's at least
It is
owned.
is
that insensitive?
Yes, it is a territory. Well, ownership is kind of can be a bit of a strong term when you're talking about a country of people, well,
Especially in
whatever,
America.
a protectorate.
Isn't it
Yeah.
like 4/10 the law or something?
Yeah. So we're taxpayers. So technically, we own the card.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
We're shareholders.
We're shareholders.
It's the people's rum.
I feel like we should get a free bottle every year.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Comes with your tax return, just a little shooter bottle.
I know we kind of
I
shot
need more booze than that to handle my tax return.
we kind of shot over the cold draw, but the cold draw on this one is really nice. Got that kind of a little bit of a hay, alfalfa hay with a slight lemon zest. I always
Yes.
get out of this one.
I totally agree on the lemon zest.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
It's-
unique. I've not had that too many cigars.
Especially on the cold draw. Mm-hmm. You might get a little bit on the retro of some citrus or something like that, some of the zest coming through, but not really so much on the cold draw.
I like it because it's also a very mild cigar. I mean, it's a 2 on our scale of 5. But when you retrohale it, there's still a nice little kick of spice. It's fleeting. It goes away quick. It didn't finish with a long spice, but there's a spice there that still makes you feel like there's a little bit of kick to it.
And I feel like it picks up
It does.
Yeah.
I just retroed hell. I mean, like I said, I got a little spice, but I also at the same time I got a little citrus.
Yeah.
That kind of kicked in my brain.
It makes okay. So I haven't had a sip yet. I don't know if you guys have or not, but without the rum, it also leaves that kind of a lemon, almost like a lemon peel on the roof of your mouth.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. And
Very
again,
clean. Very clean.
We've talked about this cigar a lot, but you know, the history behind this cigar, the 85th anniversary. It's you know, from Justo at Aladino, and something that he worked on for pretty much the entire time after he left Cuba.
Julio.
Julio, I'm sorry.
Yep,
no,
Julio. Yep.
Yes, that's what I meant. Julio.
Yep. He's been working on this since he left.
Since the 60s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. And is the documentary released yet?
Should be any time if it's
Okay.
not. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting a notice on that so we can actually start playing and have movie night here and actually show the entire video. We did it during the Aladino event. It was really cool, but I want to sit down and actually break it down because I know it's harder to sit in here when everyone was talking. So
Yeah.
we'll do a movie night with it one night.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you have an opportunity to get your hands on that, do so. It's fascinating in so many ways. It could have been like a 10-part series.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where, you know, Julio is such a mild-mannered guy. He does not want this limelight or anything else.
Yeah, he
But
doesn't like talking about himself.
He doesn't, and honestly, he pushed back on doing any of these videos.
Yeah.
They finally just said, "We're doing this," and people don't realize this guy really is kind of the granddaddy of the industry.
It's the opposite of Eric Espinoza.
Eric does like to talk. Yes,
Nothing
he
against
does.
Eric Espinoza.
No.
Love the guy.
But he loves to talk.
He loves to talk.
He
and
does,
he has a
yep.
story about literally everything.
Yeah, he does. He does. Yep.
Well, Julio, what amazed me, and I think the part of the story that gets covered, but where there could be so much more depth, is the involvement of Cuba, the communist takeover, the Bay of Pigs, the
Yep.
military service that a lot of these guys who ended up in Central America, the service that they did for, you know, the United States.
Yeah.
I mean, there is story upon story upon story that just kind of gets recognized but not really talked about in
Right.
that documentary.
Right.
And all of that kind of is indicative of, you know, what Julio was trying to create with this cigar.
Yeah, kind of going back to tradition. You know, this is kind of more of a Cuban style cigar when Cubans were really good, and it's great, man. It's
when
a great
Cubans
cigar.
were Cubans.
When Cubans were good.
When Cubans were Cubans. This is like I said. I had yesterday. I did before we knew we were going to smoke this on today and stuff. It was my first cigar yesterday and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a great first cigar.
It is.
get the
It would
palate
be.
going a
It'd be
little
one
bit.
that'd be really hard to smoke after, you know, like a knuckle sandwich or
Correct.
something. You know, something that's got a lot of spice. I think you could do it, and I think you'd still enjoy it. But I think as the first cigar, you're going to get all those notes that we're talking about. Yeah.
It's going to take a while for those notes to appear if you're going from a high strength,
a stronger cigar.
yeah, or strong to this.
Yeah, and again, palate cleansing is the thing. Whiskey, cigars, all that stuff too. You know, grab some unsalted almonds or something like that. Just chew them up, and that will actually help cleanse your palate. A lot of people drink water only. That will cleanse it some, but you want something to kind of neutralize the palate a little
Yeah,
bit
the
too.
water will dilute it
yeah,
to where you don't taste it as much, but the flavors will still be there
yeah,
that contain whatever you're trying next. So
Yeah,
if you can find a palate cleanser,
yeah.
My palate was so wrecked yesterday. I went from a HVC Black Friday to Osger Air Moss, and I couldn't taste anything by the end of the night.
That
I just
makes sense.
Completely wrecked my
Those are some
palate.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a great,
significant.
great
Yeah.
experience.
the air
but-
mass kind of comes in like a wrecking ball.
Oh my
there at
God,
the
dude.
end.
Yeah.
I bought a box of those
Yeah.
recently.
They're so
I was
good.
like, whoa.
Love them. But yeah, after that, you can't smoke much after that.
Now,
Yeah.
I'll say on this cigar in particular, it's a good long burn. I think part of that, I've always found with this one, the draw at the beginning, I wouldn't describe it as tight. I would describe it as reserved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Right.
a
It's
slight
just-
snugness to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Yep.
you just, it kind of almost makes you go, okay, I'm just going to slow down.
Yeah.
I'm just going to slow down. I'm not going to puff hard on it. I'm not going to try and draw big. I'm going to do slow, long draws instead of kind of the big, heavy pull.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, obviously, we've seen with like some of the knuckle sandwich, the chef special, things like that, that have a completely open draw and you can just absolutely
all
get
day.
a billowing cloud of smoke. This one doesn't
but
really
potentially
operate that way.
tunnel the
Yeah.
crap out of it too.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
tunnel
I do
the
it a
crap
lot.
out of
Rob told
Yeah.
me the other day because I had I forgot which cigar I was smoking, but it was a tough draw. I couldn't get anything out of it, and then you saw the tunneling in it, which I've never even sat there, turned
Yeah.
around and looked, and you said, "Hey, just sit
Let
it
it
down.
sit for a
Yeah,
minute.
sit
Sit
down.
it down for a
That's
while."
all you got to do.
And then
You gotta let it
opened
catch
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
why I look at mine all the time because I smoke too fast a lot. So
All right, so let's jump into this rum.
Yeah. So the reason why we have this one on the bar is this is probably the oldest rum that I could find that's still in a decent price point for someone that just wants to have a good rum. You know, if you jump from this bottle to the 25, it's almost 3 times the price. So this was actually a good point to get still a really good rum that's not going to break the bank. You can find this one in a lot of different places too.
And this definitely is not your Sailor Jerry.
No.
It's a,
No.
totally different world.
It's a solid rum. Now again, this is only 80 proof.
So because of
But
that,
that's most rum.
I'm going to make a suggestion when you're nosing this.
Yep.
I would start a couple inches out
Away.
and
Yep.
then move in as you're
Yep.
because you're going to get all these really nice
Yes.
light flavors that are super fruity on top, and then you're going to get into that deep molasses when you get your nose really into the glass.
Yeah.
It's
So I was
really
doing it-
impressive.
I was doing it wrong then. If you just,
Yeah.
I guess that depends on who you ask.
I'm not getting much.
I'm not getting much.
She always says
You'll
that.
get a lot more subscribers. You keep doing that, you'll get a lot more subscribers.
I'm glad it's not me going off the rails this week.
That's him.
Yeah.
Hey, I kept it subtle.
Well, last week,
You
last
you
week
went you went all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, that good beer.
By the way, you want to go ahead and put your apology to
Apology
Dave
letter
Lakes
out
right
there.
now?
You were, I'll tell you that I always feel like our members only content is it's fun and it's 10 or 15 minutes. It's not real long. Our members got their money's worth on last week.
Oh, it was almost 30 minutes.
Oh, it was long.
It was not just
Yeah.
30 minutes, but damn.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Like I said,
we
there-
did post that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Well-
a difference between Whiskey Allen and Beer Allen.
Yeah.
And you got Beer Allen last week. So.
Well, Beer Allen was almost like Ari on whiskey because Ari passed out in a chair just about like you did.
Yeah.
One time.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, it happens sometimes.
I still want
happens
that
to all of us.
soundbite from. That's my mom.
That was the best.
Or Justin, he had a couple
Yeah.
good ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll have to go back.
That was a
and-
good show. If you guys didn't watch it last week, watch it. It was a great show with Sonder Brewing, Justin and Dave, and it was a really good time.
Everyone loved that show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some good stats on that one.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It was a good show. Yeah, we've had a couple good ones here at the end of the year.
Although we lost 3 subscribers, but whatever.
Yeah, well, you
So
win some, you lose
whose
some.
mom should I talk about this week then?
Oh, jeez. Skip.
All right, so I'll go ahead and get in this, get past the tariffs that we've been talking about again. This whole year we've been talking about tariffs, a bunch of tariffs going on. I understand the reasoning behind tariffs. Some of them, like this one, really doesn't make sense for our industry. So, U.S. is proposing 100% tariff on all goods coming from Nicaragua. And the reason why is totally understandable. The reason is the actions are targeting Nicaraguan government's labor and human rights issues. The issue about that is the cigar industry has completely shunned that, and they will actually go after people that are doing that.
Yeah.
They do not do it. If you ever see factory tours, people taking pictures, videos that we've posted, all the stuff, there are no kids working at these places. They're getting paid the labor rates. Now, I will say Nicaragua's labor rates are a lot lower, or labor costs are a lot lower. So, they actually pay their people a lot lower, unfortunately. A lot of them will actually move across the border into Honduras because they're going to get paid twice as much. And even though, we're talking going from, $4 a day to $8 a day. That didn't seem like a lot for us, obviously, but down there, that's a living wage for them. It's not a great living wage, but they're able to live. But what they're talking about here is a lot of the human rights issues that they've got going on in Nicaragua. Has absolutely nothing to do with the cigar industry. So it'd be nice if they would figure out a way to tariff the right products as opposed to just throwing a blanket tariff over there. The existing tariffs, let's see, it's already 18% right now. We have an 18%. That's one of the tariff things we hit this year, where we started seeing the increase of all the tobacco products. All the countries got tariffs this year. So that ended up increasing us, per probably a good 15% maybe or more across the board from all of them. So, I mean, it's a significant amount of money, but 100% is going to put Nicaragua in a world of hurt. You know, it's going to make brands like Aladino pop on the shelf because all of a sudden they don't have it. And then it's going to put brands like Padron and Espinosa and Oliva and some of those ones that are actually in Nicaragua that are going to be struggling with this because now you have a $15 cigar that is going to be $24-25 potentially.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's being fought. We're fighting hard on it. I hope it doesn't happen, but we'll see how that goes. And honestly, it's going to be something that the factories are going to have to say, we can't throw this out there because if we've already jumped, you know, $4 or $5 on some cigars over the last 3 years. If we jump another $5 to $8 dollars, we're going to lose customers. So they're going to have to figure that out.
So here's before you go on. Here's
that's good. That's the main thing.
One thought into that is to how this could help some of the bigger brands. And I noticed this with me, at least in the last month, is that as some of these prices are increasing, I find myself smoking more things like Ozinger Family, Olmecs, things like Chef Specials, things that are already $18 to $20.
Right.
So I think that going forward, some of these brands that are 12 to 15 that are going to 20,
yeah,
and the other brands that are already 20 may see an increase in new smokers or new to their brand in introducing themselves into a higher line of cigars.
Agreed.
Because now they're used to paying $20 for a stick instead of 10.
Yeah.
So I caught myself the last couple days because I'll come here and drop more than I probably should on 6 hours.
Tell me about it.
For sure, right? But
Yeah.
I'm smoking good.
Yeah.
I'm smoking good stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm smoking 4 or 5 McAuliffes. Nothing
Right.
against that. It's that price point. I love
Yeah.
McAuliffes. But now I feel like as I see a lot of these prices increasing, I'm buying better cigars.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think it
And I
helps
mean-
some of these big brands.
We talked with another cigar lounge too, and he's like, I've got customers that come in and they don't want a budget cigar. They don't want a low-end cigar. They expect to pay this amount for a cigar.
Yeah, I think that's a variation of the type of cigar smoker.
Yeah.
Right? If you're a regular cigar smoker, you're like the $20 cigar kind of gets annoying because you're not coming in twice a month. You're coming in twice a week, right? And so it's quite a bit different. I think some of that lack of variability in pricing and quality that we're seeing that could potentially happen with these tariffs. You don't want to dissuade people from smoking a good cigar.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a culture that exists within cigar lounges that I think is a very big net positive, across the board.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
being able to have community and so forth.
my point with that is if he's got especially touristy style customers that come in and expect to pay $20-25 a stick, now you have a $15 cigar that's now in that price point. They may never have looked at that cigar before.
Good call.
And then now that cigar is in the $18 to $22 mark, and all of a sudden they're just like, oh, well, I haven't seen this before. This must be new. And they smoke that, and they end up liking it, even though it's technically a $15 cigar, but it's now in that price point because they wouldn't look at anything like that shelf or down before.
Yeah.
So-
But now that it's equalizing some of the pricing, they're going to look at some of these alternatives.
So I think it's going to hurt and help in some ways. I don't think it's going to balance itself out by any means, but
And like
it'll be
Josh,
interesting to see what happens.
shout out Josh at Louisville Cigar Company. He doesn't carry some of those more widely known brands like McAuliffe because of their price point.
Yeah, that was
Right.
one
Yeah.
of the ones I was
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about because we had that conversation with him.
Yeah, where they should, but
Yeah.
their clients or their customers are not going to buy
They're
it.
not looking at price tags.
Yeah.
Correct.
But if
Yeah.
they do, he doesn't want them to buy the cheaper things, which is
Yeah, I just don't think that they even will. I think
Yeah.
they just sit on a shelf
Yeah,
just
they
because
may
of the type
sit
of
too long.
environment
Yeah,
it is. I mean, it's the only place you can smoke inside in the whole of Louisville.
Yeah.
So,
unless you want to pay to rent a room.
The great
I'm
place
gonna-
about this, about the Final Third, is the fact that you do have a wide range of prices.
You do.
And
Yeah.
you could still find. They got a new one in this past week and stuff. I
oh
forgot
yeah,
it's
what
called.
is that?
Rob would know.
Of course he would.
Yeah.
It's it was a Crown Heads.
It was a crown head.
It was Rob. What was that called? The Crown Heads one that just came in.
The Thunder Kiss.
Thunder Kiss.
Thunder Kiss.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like
Thunder Kiss.
$8.99. I think it was. It was under $10.
Yeah.
It was okay. I didn't have a lot to say about it,
Like
but
a $8.99 cigar.
Yeah.
Like sometimes for me, like a cheaper cigar, it's $8.99 and stuff. It's like, hey, I just went to the 7-Eleven and got a cigar.
Yeah,
and
floor
stuff,
stick.
and it tastes like
Throw
crap.
away.
That one actually, if I didn't know the price point and
You
stuff,
bought a cigar from the 7-Eleven?
White Grape, White Owl, baby.
Yeah, I have before. I have before.
That's a cigar.
Was
so.
it wood tip or plastic
Again,
tip?
things you don't have to admit on the show. You didn't take a shower this morning. Okay, you didn't have to tell us. It's all right. You can keep that to yourself. You could say, not me, but if somebody bought a cigar from the
Yeah, I
7-Eleven.
have a friend that bought a cigar, and this is what he said. But no, I wouldn't have thought it was a below $10 cigar and stuff, and how to me it tasted. I liked it.
I want to B Hedge, 1980.
Yeah, but
Shout out, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like, coming at you from the jail, and I'm like,
Yeah.
well, who had a busy
Well,
night last night? Right. Ben
He
works
has
at the
one
jail.
phone
He
So,
works at the jail. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
CO.
he works
up,
there.
Ben?
He's not there, by somebody else's choice.
Well, at
He's
least
there
we
with his
think
own.
he's working there today. I mean, who
Don't
knows?
know. We don't know. It could be, yeah.
Yeah, Allen
Yeah.
was pacing pretty good last
Yeah.
night with the last two plays there, but you came in.
Man,
Yeah,
what
that was a
Came in
little
strong.
nerve wracking.
Yeah.
20 or 18 seconds or whatever left. You're like, man,
Two Hail
just
Marys.
don't give up one that they're just going to run.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing, the last play,
I'll tell you what, guys, before we get into that, let's.
Smith
Yeah.
did catch it.
Yeah, we'll come back to sports here in just a minute. One last quick tax thing, and then we'll throw a commercial up, and then we'll come back and we'll talk some sports. You all have heard us talk about the PCA, the Premium Cigar Association.
Yep. I was gonna go there next.
Obviously they have their event that goes on for the cigar manufacturers and all of the lounges and shops and everything that's not open to the public. But they do more than that. And we just wanted to encourage people to take a look at the PCA, potentially consider joining, at least get on their mailing list. There is a push right now, I think, in Massachusetts to go from a 30% to a 50% tax on premium cigars. PCA is working on creating a clear definition of a premium cigar. The idea that it is a hand-rolled,
Organic.
organic, all tobacco leaf product. It is vastly different than vapes or cigarettes or any other kind of tobacco that's out there. They're trying to constantly educate, lawmakers, both at the state and the federal level. 50%. I just can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't think we'll ever have to worry about that here in Indiana, I hope, but you
Knock
never
on
know.
wood. We didn't think we'd go from 50 cents to what was it?
$3.
$3.
Yeah, $3 cap.
$3 cap from a dollar cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or go up from 24 to 30 this year.
Yeah, so
Maybe we should say that cigars are vegan.
They are. They are vegan.
they are technically.
It's organic.
So anyway, just keep an eye out. That's why we talk about some of this stuff. We want cigar smokers to be aware of what's going on and what you can do, and that there is somebody out there that is lobbying for your rights as a cigar smoker.
PCA does it. CRA does a good job too.
Yep.
Cigar Rights of America. I mean, just at least follow along, because if you follow them on social media, you'll see the posts where they say, please send your governor, all your government people, and they'll give you all the emails. Later, they'll build an entire form with that letter, and all you have to do is sign it, and it will send it immediately to all these people. And the more they get, the more they go, oh, there's a lot more people that don't want this than we realized. Not everybody on the corner is yelling, please stop smoking. Everyone stop smoking. It's like, it's a different animal. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
right.
get to a commercial.
Here we go.
Final Third Cigar is Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. Come to Final Third for a selection of over 20 different Aladino cigars, including the Cameroon, a wonderful cigar with nice light flavors. Make sure and visit Final Third, the Aladino exclusive cigar lounge for Indiana. All right, thanks, Aladino. Appreciate you as always. Did want to clarify, Ben did say that he is working.
Yes.
He is there by choice.
Although there was some communication between Chris and Will to make sure either one of them didn't end up in jail.
That's true.
That was pretty good.
No, he might have been in jail at home because, Becky's team lost. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Becky's at Ohio State.
Yep.
Is that why you left immediately this morning?
Might be. He might have been
He went
sleeping at the
straight-
airport last
I was gonna say,
night.
he went straight to the airport.
So yeah,
What
that
a great
game
night,
last night,
man.
good crowd here at the lounge all day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was hopping.
It was a championship Saturday. We had two kind of non-surprises in some of the early games.
Yeah.
Kind of loved watching Georgia beat the hell out of Alabama.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Hoosiers and
Yep.
Ohio State.
And Finkel is Einhorn.
What
And
a
then,
loser.
Duke and Virginia.
Yeah.
Kind of a
Another
surprise there
fun
at
one.
the end,
That turned out to
so-
be who cares game because neither one.
Neither one
Yeah,
mattered.
neither one
Yeah.
But it
yeah.
mattered to Duke.
Mattered to Duke.
That's
yeah.
the first time I think Duke's ever won it, I believe.
You know, the one thing about Duke is there's no bandwagon fans for Duke.
No.
It's everybody hates Duke except the people that don't.
Yeah.
And as stupid as that sounds,
Yeah.
it's 100%.
I mean,
true.
even in North Carolina, it's like most people are Carolina fans unless you have a tie to Duke.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But nobody cares about Duke football either way. Like, it's
Yeah.
not like,
They've
oh,
never
yeah,
been
Duke
that
won,
good.
or,
Basketball.
oh,
It's-
who cares?
yeah,
It's
it would
like,
be a
oh,
basketball
yeah,
school. Yeah.
it just doesn't matter. It's all basketball. Yeah.
So it's funny because you look at so last night's Big Ten game set a Big Ten record for attendance last night. So it was
A Big
over
Ten
six-
championship?
Yeah, Big Ten championship record.
Wow.
It was over 68,000. So it was full and like an oversell. And then you see highlights of the Virginia Duke game. I mean, there was no one in
It was
the upper
half empty.
section.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
probably
Not only that, the
25,000,
SEC.
yeah.
So I loved how the SEC, whatever they said, as part of their mantra for the championship game. It's the SEC. It's just different.
Yeah.
Right? As if their shit doesn't stink and they're the most badass, and then their commissioner comes on and says, I think we should have 7 teams in the college football playoff. Yeah, your tickets were going for, your cheapest ticket was $235. The cheapest ticket for the Big Ten championship was $675.
Yeah. That was even at game time.
I know.
That's
They didn't
nuts,
go
dude.
down.
No, they
Yeah.
didn't go down.
They
at
never
all.
went down.
They never went down.
It was bonkers. And I think everybody in central Indiana, probably all the way across the I-70 corridor, all the way to Columbus, every bar, every household, everybody was watching that game. My Facebook feed was just bonkers last night.
Like I said, I shed a tear on the way home last night. I was watching the post game and everything like that, and as someone that grew up a big IU basketball fan, I mean that's what we did as a family. To see now, you never thought in my lifetime. I'm 51 now. In my lifetime, I would never see.
So you didn't have to say
Indiana
that
play.
on the air either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I texted that last night, and I wanted to talk about that
Yeah.
because
I never thought I would see it.
I texted it because it wasn't just something I never thought I'd see. It's something I never even considered.
Yeah.
Like it was so surreal because this is the losingest program in FBS history.
Yeah.
I mean, it had been 30 straight losses to Ohio State,
And the last time they won was 1988.
88. Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is just
Last time they won a
those-
Big Ten championship was 1948 or something like that.
right.
Yeah.
Outright.
Outright, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, those are just mind-boggling statistics. Indiana football was so irrelevant that it didn't even occur to me to be upset about the fact that I might never see Indiana football win a Big Ten championship. It just
Yeah.
never even crossed my mind that they
You just
would.
become numb to. It is what it is.
This must be like what
Yeah.
it's like to be a Browns fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
you just know
Yeah.
at the beginning of the season.
You're just like,
week 1, you're out of it.
Yeah.
This is going to be our year. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
no. I mean, talk about lovable losers.
Let's get Johnny Manziel. He'll fix everything.
He'll take care of it. By the way, screw Johnny Manziel stuff that you're hearing and stuff. Yeah, he came out and said that Diego Pavia from Vanderbilt should be the Heisman winner over Mendoza. It's like
What an
Is
idiot.
anybody listening to
it's
Manziel
like
anymore?
Manziel,
Come
like,
on.
shut up. Like,
Why
you know,
does he even have a voice you hear anywhere,
yeah.
right?
It's like I'm glad you got clean and sober, but you obviously fell off the wagon last night. So, so.
Yeah.
He was on a reality show not too long ago
Yeah.
and tapped out really early, and it just cracked me up.
So,
From a Heisman Trophy
so
winner.
if you're
I
listening
can't
to this
do
live and you haven't seen it yet, they published the CFP. They're ready to go for the playoff now.
Yep, got the bracket out.
And Alabama snuck in again.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame didn't.
Notre Dame didn't,
Which is
and Miami
ridiculous.
didn't.
I hope
No,
Alabama
Oh, Miami
gets
did get in.
smacked.
Miami did get in.
over
That's right.
Notre Dame, but,
Yeah. Notre Dame
for
got snubbed.
Yeah.
Is like the actual bracket out or just who made it
No,
in?
the bracket
bracket's
is
out.
Brackets out.
Yeah.
So
They were
who
building
are they
it when
playing?
we started.
Who? Alabama? They're playing Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I hope
And
they
then
get
the winner
Yeah.
And
is
we play the
IU.
winner. Yeah.
Well, I was just looking because it just popped up. Everyone's doing their predictions already. Everyone's got IU and Georgia in the final. everybody.
makes sense.
That makes
Dude,
sense.
actually,
And it's split half and half.
I would
on
love to
who's
see
gonna win.
IU just smack the ever-loving crap out of Alabama. So
Yeah, I kind of hope Alabama wins the game
Yeah.
against Oklahoma just so
Just so
IU
they can
can
beat 'em.
just
But I just-
destroy them.
I don't see it happening because Alabama just does not look good right
They do
now.
not. They're not playing well. Their quarterback is.
I mean, they
not
got
playing well at all.
one drive.
Yeah.
That whole game.
Yeah.
it was
They
not
struggled-
great.
They got beat by Oklahoma. They already got beat by Oklahoma. They struggled against
okay.
a 5-7 Auburn team. They didn't look good, and so they're not playing well right now. But again, they're if it was the best teams playing right now, Alabama should not be in it. But I guess again, you have to look at the totality of the season.
Yeah.
With this.
Well, they've
Yeah.
said that the conference championships don't matter,
Yeah.
that they don't take them into account. Well, the only reason that they're saying that is because Notre Dame's not in a conference.
Yeah, they still are trying to put. And honestly, yes, Notre Dame just
Just
join
do
the
it. Just
ACC.
join
They're
the
already in the
ACC.
You're already
ACC.
in the ACC for everything else.
Yeah.
I get it. You got your own station at NBC and everything like that. And they're a moneymaker. They're probably the most. I think they were valued at $2 billion.
Yeah.
The school is
Yeah.
and stuff. The football program.
Well, think
is.
about it this year. If they
But-
were playing in the ACC championship,
They
they would have
would've
won.
They would have won.
And they would have been in
would've been
easily.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
But only if they take championships into account.
Consideration,
Right.
yeah.
Which
Well-
they should.
Well,
It's
and that was funny because the guy on the selection show, he actually said that. He said, well, this obviously shows that they don't take that into account. But then it comes back to Notre Dame. It's like, well, they kind of did.
No.
I mean-
Well, it counted for
because,
Tulane.
because Miami got in.
I know.
Miami got in.
And they got in
Duke did
because of
not,
the
which Duke did
head-to-head.
not, and the head-to-head.
That's all it was, the head-to-head.
It's-
Had to be.
That was driving me nuts, the
Yeah.
chance that Notre Dame could get in over Miami. It's like the Texas talk. Same thing.
Yeah. Well-
sorry, Texas beat Florida, and you're in.
Yeah,
That simple. You lost to Florida, shut your mouth.
yeah.
I'm just hoping that we got these commemorative hats. For IU Big Ten championship. I'm hopefully when I'm 82, I'm not sitting there saying, "Remember in 2025, remember this." Remember. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully this is
My
for things to
grandkids going,
come.
yeah, sure, Grandpa. I'm
Yeah.
glad you think that.
Yeah.
His hat's in a
Well-
shadow
Oh,
box
really?
on the
It
wall,
really
covered in
happened.
dust. Yeah.
Well, you guys watched the after all the celebration afterwards, right,
Yes.
for the game. Did the announcers and a couple of the coaches up there? They actually said, this is probably the best coaching that's ever happened in football history
Easily.
of turning a program around.
Easily.
And I mean, you can't deny that. I mean, last
2
year
years.
even
Yeah.
he comes in first year and they get to the playoff. I mean, that's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. So, I mean, they're
Good for him.
I honestly, Signetti's here for a good another decade. We got him for a while, so I think that he's going to put together something special. He already has.
I mean, you got to look at it. He comes from the Nick Saban tree.
yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, and so everyone talks about how he runs a program like Nick Saban and stuff. Everything's process oriented. You hear Nick Saban always talking about it's a process oriented. It's day to day, and get better every day.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. I mean, like I said, you look at Indiana's team. There's not one player on the team that was a 4 or 5 star out of high school on their team right now. Transfer portal, yes. Mendoza was a 4-star transfer portal quarterback, but not out of high school.
Yeah.
Ohio State's full of 4 and 5-star out of high
yeah.
school
Yeah.
players.
yeah,
And honestly, if you look at it, like I said, Ohio State only had 6 sacks. Sayan only was sacked 6 times through the whole year. Got sacked 5 times yesterday.
Yeah.
So-
and a pick.
So Signetti's not going anywhere for at least a little while.
Oh, he's
Nope.
locked in. I mean, his family loves, his wife loves Bloomington. I mean, he's the 3rd highest paid coach in
all of college football.
He's
Not for long.
What, Lane Kiffin?
Lane Kiffin.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll get another raise. He's already gotten 2.
He'll get a.
And what we talked about yesterday too, when we were sitting up here, was, and Scott, you said it, that they've been the most losingest program in FBS history.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that Signetti has instilled into these new players over the last 2 years is that they don't suck.
right.
They sucked before,
Yeah.
but
Right.
none of the people on this team have sucked for the last 30 years.
Yeah.
yeah,
So, totally doesn't affect them
right.
at all.
Exactly.
There's
Yeah,
only
It's a
7
completely different
players-
team.
Only 7 players on the current IU roster this year that was from the
That were
old
from the old
regime.
program, yeah.
From the old program. Only 7.
yeah.
And stuff. And one of them, Isaiah Jones. I mean, he's the middle linebacker. Man, that guy that's come on. I mean,
Yeah.
he has been a lifesaver for them this year.
Well,
That's development.
And we saw Cooper go out, and then he came back on the sidelines, was working out a little bit.
Still
Have they
hobbling a
said
little bit,
anything about future
He'll be
for
fine.
him.
Like Surratt had a post game interview. He said, "My boy will be back."
Okay.
And stuff. Like I said, it's just they don't play for another 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's going to give him some time to heal.
So everybody gets a chance to heal.
Good.
Even so, I think it's a great opportunity even for some of the younger guys to add depth. 3.5 weeks, get them better. So hey, just in case something happens in a playoff run and stuff, they can have some backups to come in.
Well, and talk a little bit about the pairing. So with the rum, for me, I felt like the rum was a little too sweet for the cigar.
I could see that.
I mean, the sweetness ended up just overwhelming everything for me on that one. So I'm kind of excited about getting into the Redbreast, the Macallan, and then the Larceny as well. And we're pouring the Redbreast 12 right now.
Yeah, I thought from a pairing perspective, rum is one of those that can be a little bit complex to pair with a cigar. You never know whether you need to go with a big high-strength cigar or something that's low strength, right? How much is that sugar content impacting it? It almost feels like you could go with something that's more peppery with a rum just because it's going to balance out between that pepper and the sweet.
Right.
I do love Redbreast 12.
I do too.
This is an Irish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Single
An
pot.
Irish
whiskey?
whiskey.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love
Yep.
the 23.
The 23.
Redbreast 23.
I have not had the 23.
It's a pricey bottle.
I bet.
Redbreast
So-
cast strength is
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
So is this like Jameson and Proper 12?
Exactly.
Those are
Yeah.
Irish, yeah.
Bushmills.
Yep. Bushmills, yep.
Yeah. Now the thing about Irish
Powers.
whiskey is they tend to distill it to almost a neutral green spirit.
Yeah.
So they will go as high as 95% ABV, and then take it down, put it in a barrel, and age it. Right. So you're going to get a lot of different flavors. This is going to be a little bit more, coming from the barrel than coming from whatever grains they happen to, which in this case I think it's all barley in most cases. I'm not 100% sure actually though.
Does that say single malt, or I don't think that's
I
single
don't think
malt.
it does. I don't think it's.
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the mash bill would be on this.
I don't know. Maybe it says on the back.
Because single pot still.
Yeah.
And pot still tends to hold more than from the grain, but you are still going to an extremely high proof. So
Right.
It might go through a multiple distillate process.
Well, and if you're not had a lot of Irish whiskeys tend to have that kind of a really beautiful green apple note. This one actually, the nice thing about this one is it's not just like a bomb of green apple. It's there. It's just not, the most prevalent thing. Which some of them you'll get, it'll just be a bomb. Some like the yellow spots and some of those, they have a lot more of that green apple. I mean, obviously you're going to get a lot more of that in the Proper 12 and some of the like Jameson, not Jameson, but the the Powers. You're going to get a lot more of that out of those too. So
I do tend to feel like a good Irish whiskey has a bit of a buttery mouthfeel.
and you're probably getting that from the pot still because you get that more of the oil coming through because of the way that thing is built. You're getting more of that on the sides and getting a little bit more copper content.
Yeah,
on
but
it.
they also are not usually going to have super aggressive flavors.
Right.
Everything's going to be more subtle. Not quite like Japanese single malt subtle,
Yeah.
but definitely
Love me
closer
some
to that.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
this is triple distilled.
Yeah.
There you
Finished
go.
it in a couple different barrels.
Okay.
One is Oloroso Sherry, which I think gives a little bit of that sweetness and kind of takes away some of that green apple.
Yeah,
It adds
exactly,
a little
yeah.
bit more fruit and spice than not having. I like Oloroso.
Yeah.
Like I love Oloroso Sherry finished.
I do
things.
too.
Oh yeah.
So having that in this, it's so good.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
but because
yeah.
they do that triple distillate process, it is definitely going to just soften everything out in terms of any kind of
Excuse me.
aggressive grain, any of that stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, and because they're not doing any like single malt scotches, right? You're going to have a lot more of that malted barley note coming through. Obviously, if you're going with the peated stuff, it's going to get the smoky flavor to it. You're going to have a lot more of the fruits and things because they're going to hold from the barley. This should go fairly well with this, but the only thing I'd be concerned with is putting, an Irish whiskey with a cigar because the softness, the cigar could probably overrun it.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I took a swig of this, there was nothing that stood out. Like I couldn't identify what it was.
Gotcha,
Maybe
nothing.
it was just my first drink, but it was like there was nothing that stood out, nothing that popped, nothing that stayed with me. So,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. They're
Yeah.
easy drinkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the rum was overpoweringly sweet.
Yes.
This one's getting a little bit lost with the cigar.
Well, every time I think of rum, I think of like some drink on a tropical island.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 100%. Yep.
Wah,
Yep.
wah,
These are
Yeah.
all three of these are 80s, right? Or is the Macallan 90 proof?
I think the Macallan's a 90.
I think the Redbreast is 83.
It's 80.
Is it 80? Okay. So then the Macallan is the 83 or 84,
No.
85, something like that.
I will say I just did a retro, and the lemon becomes
Pops.
extremely prominent.
Yep, it does.
Yeah, the lemon just absolutely drives through.
Well, I still get a lot of the fruit notes out of the Redbreast
Just on the palate.
on the palate. Oh, a little on the nose. They're not strong on the nose, but they're there.
Yeah.
They're real subtle.
Yeah.
But on the palate, the fruit notes kind of linger. But again,
No?
they're just really subtle.
nothing is.
You're still not getting anything.
Okay, Alan has COVID.
Uh-oh.
God.
We got it from Rob.
That's
The
your
only
mic.
one here not coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one healthy right now. I think.
No, I feel great.
I feel okay.
I feel great.
Yeah. Tell you what, getting
I
old
sleep good at
sucks. Getting old sucks and detoxing sucks. So I'll just
Yeah.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, it does.
All right. So what else we got going on?
Man, so much in sports this week.
there's
Other
so
than
much.
football. I mean, basketball
Well,
sucks.
Colts need a good win today.
Well, I
and
just looked up.
I know.
And I know we're not supposed to
You're
say
not supposed
anything,
to.
well, but
looks
it's
like,
pretty bad thing just happened.
yeah.
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 So the
Yeah.
last, what was it, 2 games, Daniel Jones has been playing with a fractured tibula?
Yeah.
The partial fracture,
Which
looks
is-
almost
And-
look like a full right now.
And he just grabbed
Ridiculous.
it pretty hard when
That
he went
wasn't
down.
that leg. No, that was his left leg.
Oh.
This was his right ankle.
Oh, jeez.
So now he put so much weight on his right side that now he went
Now
down with
he's
a
doing
right
that,
ankle
yeah.
injury. So
jeez.
Riley Leonard's in now.
Ryan
so.
Leonard, come on, baby.
So we'll see what happens, but this
Yeah.
is what happens when you play with an injury.
But
So,
we're
look-
getting to crunch time too.
you
You
go.
know, I mean, this is when all these games matter. You know, they've been leading the division. They've been leading the
Not
AFC.
anymore.
Well, not really. I mean, New England has been leading the AFC
Denver,
for the last
New
couple.
England,
Yeah.
Sucks.
But
I mean, Colts,
gonna be rough.
Colts not even leading the division anymore. Jacksonville is, and obviously it looks like Jacksonville looks really good right now.
yeah, they do. Well, we'll see what happens. But
So, basketball news.
yeah,
I think we used up all the bad karma earlier in the day
Yes.
yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
So IU gets beat by Louisville, which wasn't really a surprise.
Number 6.
No,
Yeah, I mean
no.
Louisville's playing really well. They've got this hot new guy, a new freshman in.
Brian Mikel
Yeah,
Mikel Brown
yeah,
Jr..
And they got some transfers that came in. So
Yeah.
Corn-
good looking
Cornwell.
team.
Sananda
there.
Fru,
Yeah, I mean
Case and Pryor,
look, we all agree that.
he knows his Louisville.
Pat Kelsey.
Are you done
Yeah.
yet?
No.
yeah. The
Look,
guy,
like you
the guy
said
that doesn't
earlier,
like
No, keep
sports.
going.
Yeah.
No, go for it.
Like you said.
The guy that doesn't
like,
like sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just numb to them
Yeah.
sucking.
Right, right.
I worked there through 3 scandals, 2 of them lady related, 1 of them not so much. I was so numb to them sucking because most often they would have this 25-point lead at halftime and somehow lose by 30. The cardiac cards is what everyone calls them.
Wait, it's not you, is it?
It might have been
Because
me.
I mean, that
don't
seems to
know.
happen to the Pacers a lot now.
Bro. Look, I single-handedly took them to the finals
You
last
did.
year.
You did
so-
last year. Yes, you did.
100% you.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and here's the difference. The Pacers also sucked last year before January.
Yeah, they
I didn't
did.
start till January.
That's true.
So
Good
That's
call.
true. That
you
is
know,
true.
Now I don't know what's going on, but
Well, we also used up bad karma because Purdue got obliterated.
dude, they
Yeah,
got
they did.
smacked
30 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1 team in the
by
country.
Iowa State with Tyrese Halliburton in
I know
in
he
attendance
was at the game.
Oh, was he?
He was
Oh.
at Pat McAfee's suite at the
at the IU game,
so
which
that
is
game
nuts
gets
because he
around.
went to that game first.
In
Yeah.
West Lafayette.
Yes, and
Man.
then came
I mean,
here.
it is only like a 45-minute drive.
Still, though.
Yeah.
It's a
And then-
busy day.
And then IU women got beat pretty bad. Yesterday
Did they
too.
really?
So, yeah,
Wow.
So all the basketball teams who were in Indiana got roughed up yesterday.
So thank you all for losing so that
IU football.
IU football
yeah,
can
could-
win.
And I know
try
this
it.
is weird. Like I sit there, it's like as a fan of sports, like honestly, I'm such on cloud 9 with IU football right now. Like I don't give a crap if the Colts lose at this point. It's like I just expect it.
Yeah.
You know, I sit there, it's like, there's no way.
I
Then
think they've
obviously
already done better than what anybody thought they were going to
They
do.
did,
I
yeah.
said 6 to 7 wins at most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beginning of the year.
Yeah, if they pull out 9 or 10, I mean, I view that as a pretty successful season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the busy week, Pacers play tomorrow. Sacramento Kings at home. What is it? Thursday we have a Boom game. We got 3 home games. Boom on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then it's our first doubleheader with Boom and Pacers next Sunday. So that'll be super fun.
I'd
So
like to go
I'm
to
out
a
next
Boom.
Sunday again.
I'd like to go to a Boom
Yeah, I
game
wanna
just
go
to
too.
double the
It's fine.
crowd.
Do you want to go? I can get you tickets.
I'm sure you can.
This
Yeah.
year,
Like-
this year they've been selling them out. So
Oh, they have.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the last
last year was pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean you're talking 25, 50 maybe at Gamebridge.
Exactly,
But
yeah.
up here, the first game was a sellout.
Yeah.
The last 3 home games have been around 500 to 700,
Oh,
which
okay.
is still good.
That's still better.
I mean that's a lot.
That's better
Like,
for G League for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
the arena holds 3,500. But, you know, honestly, like, I get it. The new team president's like, we got to sell tickets. We got to sell out. We got to sell out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I get it because you got to pay a new arena.
Right.
Got to pay for the lights to be on.
Yeah.
Got to pay your team.
They
But,
need
like,
to
Hey,
hire-
Mike.
I mean, 2 years ago, there was 25 people at Gamebridge. Like, 700 people there is pretty freaking good.
They
Yeah.
need
That
to
is pretty
hire
awesome.
me to sell tickets to people. Teach people how to sell.
I bet they'd hire you.
To teach people how
They
to
probably
actually
would.
sell.
Yeah, I bet they would hire you.
And yet one more person to pay.
There you go.
Yeah. Jeez. Now, we got to sell 4 tickets for you.
Yeah.
How much you pay Alan? $20.
$20.
That gets me. That gets me. Gets me this.
There you go.
That's all you need, man.
I will say attendance has been down for the Indy Fuel, and obviously they're playing so-so. I mean,
Yeah.
It's so opposite. Like, it's so
weird
opposite.
how up
They
and down
play
they
one
are.
good game, and then last night they gave you what 6-1,
7, I think.
7-1.
yeah.
Jeez.
But the night
Yeah.
before, we smacked Cincinnati 7-2.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Same
Yeah.
team. Same team. Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
got
Same team 2 days in a row.
handed to us on
Yeah.
a platter, 7-2.
But
Yeah.
7-1.
there's been just a lot of feedback that the venue is not very fan friendly. And
In what way? I mean, it's seating
all ways.
wise, it's a fantastic
Correct.
place to watch
Yes.
a game. There's not a bad seat in the arena.
yeah, so I think it's a
So-
clash of culture. You know, hockey fans, much like hockey players, it's almost like the hockey players kind of set the tone.
Yep.
And the fans just are like,
Keep on taking
so
it."
that's how this sport works. So that's how we cheer.
Yep.
And the city of Fishers didn't seem to get the memo. And so there's been some incidents where, you know, they've come down on fans who are chirping at players, and other fans that are not traditional hockey fans, but because it's in Fishers now, are like complaining because there's somebody who's being loud and obnoxious.
That's hockey.
It's hockey.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just one of those things where they've got to,
Swallow my tongue.
you know, I keep hoping they'll get it figured out. I think the biggest challenge is the Fuel have absolutely no influence whatsoever on the venue.
Yeah.
Zero. They can't say anything. And, you know, there's just generally a lot of dissatisfaction right now.
Which is,
Yeah.
so I hope this is different in Noblesville. And I hope we don't run into these same issues. Although nachos and a drink is like $48, but whatever.
Right.
You know, somebody posted sweet tickets for the Fuel game on Thursday or Friday, whatever day we went. Friday?
Yeah.
And it's like $250 or something. VIP parking, it's great, whatever. It's fine. I'd rather pay $20 for parking.
Yeah.
But in the suites, there's no food.
You can buy it.
You have a menu that you have to buy off of still. Doesn't include
So
things.
what's the
I could buy
value?
terrace
There's no-
tickets at
there's no
Gamebridge.
value.
At least I
Yeah.
get a hamburger and a hot dog. I
Yeah.
don't care what it is. Give me something. I'll take popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just some sort of snack or something that says, thanks for buying our ticket.
Yeah.
Rather than a menu that
Yeah,
is.
just put a hot dog roller machine in the back and call it
That's
a day.
it.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It's-
it. I'll take a
Yeah.
taquito from the gas station. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's a
Hey,
lot
you
of
admitted you
questions.
buy something from the gas station.
Yeah.
I get in trouble for buying a cigar.
Jen makes fun of me. I'm a gas station kid. Every time I leave the house, I got to stop by the gas station and get a drink. It doesn't matter if I'm coming here. I'll probably stop by the gas. I actually have a Mountain Dew in the car.
No, there you go. So,
So, like-
Scott, are you saying, like, I know Fishers is in the arena is it's a great family night out, and you got some young kids there. and stuff. Are you saying that some fans may get a little rowdy, maybe say a 4-letter word here and there?
Oh, yeah.
And the parents are now complaining that their kids exposed to that.
I'm not 100% sure it's even parents. It's just.
Oh, there were 3 young kids in front of us on Friday, and I feel very sorry for their father on the way home.
I didn't, and I kind of felt like he understood. It's hockey.
That's great.
But that's
Yeah. I mean, look, you can get in trouble for that stuff if you do it in an NBA game.
That's true.
You can't,
Yeah.
right? You don't get.
Like, I'm not
Nobody
gonna-
gets in trouble at hockey for that stuff.
So
Yeah,
what
I
I
mean,
was-
well, most venues put that, here's a text line,
Yeah.
and text if you
What I
have
was
a fan
gonna
that's going out
Get
out of
at
hand.
before I got sidetracked with the whole sweet thing. Fisher's houses the fuel,
Yeah.
the freight,
Ignite.
and the
Ignite.
Ignite.
Yes.
And they also do concerts. So in Noblesville,
And
right
comedy
now,
shows.
they just do Boom basketball and concerts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That's it. So I
which
think,
if you're not from around here, it's 5-minute drive between the two.
yeah, it's not. It's
Yeah.
like an
I mean,
exit.
it's
Yeah,
really
one
close.
exit.
But the Noblesville is half the size, right?
It is half the size.
3,500 versus
Yeah.
almost 7,000.
But again, the city owns the building,
Same
so
thing, yeah.
the city has
Yeah.
to have a say in everything. The mayor has full control of
Yeah.
everything. So we
Yeah.
have to
So
loop
there's your
them in.
importance to vote.
Well, and I think there's a
Yeah,
lot of
please vote.
I think there's a
local.
lot of season ticket holders for the fuel that used to get some extra benefits down at the Coliseum that they do not get anything.
Right.
There is no venue
Early
related
entrance.
or food discounts or I mean
Anything
you
else.
go almost anywhere else in the ECHL. You go to any NHL game and you ask about season ticket holders and what they get. They get a lot.
Well, that's
There's
what I'm
a
saying,
lot
like-
of considerations for them.
There's,
Yeah.
I think even with Boom, we're doing season tickets for Boom, and I think there's even good perks for that, which is partially by the hand of the new team president, Ryan Grant, because he is so involved with the team, and he is very involved with the city of Noblesville now that he's here, which we stole him from Iowa. The last game of the season, the Fisher's Freight season, played the Iowa Barnstormers. That's where he was.
Oh, really?
He was the
Yeah, Kurt
president GM of the Barnstormers and then Iowa Wolves, the G League team. There.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
curious for those that listen to the podcast, shoot us a note. Let us know, like in your local city, town, whatever, if you've got sports teams and you're a season ticket holder. I'm curious, what benefits do you get, right? I go to Kalamazoo, and they've got dedicated concession lines. And
I know the
15%
Colts are
off.
pretty good.
The Colts are really good. They've got a lot of dedicated areas with concessions for fans.
I got a lot of free gifts when I was a season ticket holder.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I got, like I said, I got a game-worn Costanzo jersey. I got a official game ball that was
George
actually
Costanza?
used in a game
Well,
for a Colts ball. And stuff.
I mean,
And-
silly things like the little bobbleheads they give away at the fuel games. I mean, half of the season ticket holders didn't get them. I'm like, they should all go to the season ticket holders, and then
Yeah.
everybody else gets what's left.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just even though it's a little silly little thing, that means something to a fan. You know.
Yep,
Jesus.
it's just sometimes you just got to show some appreciation,
You do.
and it's just not really there.
Nope.
And,
That's a shame.
And I know some of it is involved with FEC, the Fishers Event Center. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean,
Okay.
you would know because you're a season ticket holder.
Correct. Yeah.
And you,
Yeah.
you haven't gone to as many games.
No.
Like you've skipped
Yeah,
out a lot of
it's-
games so
yeah,
far.
Yeah. I mean, we do get like one nice benefit of being able to trade in and use tickets and get them to other games.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a fuel thing that they do. Love that. It's just kind of like you go to a new venue and you kind of think it's going to be better, and then it's not. It's actually worse, and that's disappointing.
Yeah.
So
I think we all should go to a Boom game and be the shirts off, crowd guys.
Yeah.
now
Like
there
Raptors.
is a so-called season ticket that I think has great value. If you come here to Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge,
Yes.
membership season is upon us.
Yep. Yep.
And I'll tell you, I felt really, really good about this year, and I know that you're looking to do even more with the members program here.
Yep. We're hoping to keep it going. Yeah.
Yeah, we even know that if you go to Sonder and show your membership card or
Was it
or,
automatic 15%?
15% off down in
Anything.
Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yep.
So lots of good stuff there with the membership program. It's one that definitely has a lot of value associated with it. And
Tell him you love his mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
ask for a fat Elvis.
Yep.
Yes.
For
Fat Elvis.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And also, it is for the listeners. It is Christmas time. There's a lot of great gifts And so if you're a man out there suggesting to your wife what you would want,
Yeah.
there's a lot of great things on
The
the
new
shelves to buy.
humidors and the new
Yeah.
travel
Humidors.
case.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
like the new
It's
humidors.
cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, yeah. We got
they're
we got a couple new humidors and a new travel case over there. We got a new restock of all the cutters and lighters. That new Calibri SV cutter. At first, when I got it, I'm like, God dang it, they sent me the wrong ones. And I looked up, I'm like, that's actually a really good design because you don't. It's not as thick. It's a little bit wider, but it has both cutters on the same side, and it just has it seems like a smoother mechanism. So I'm kind of excited about that one. I'm probably gonna start using one here soon. But yeah, we have all those on there. We're going to continue to do sales through Christmas, so
The new
we'll have
Swiss
some more
Army
sales.
lighter, lady
Yes,
shaver lighter.
Lady
yes,
shaver.
The
yes,
lady
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice. I was shocked at how good those cutters are. Yep.
Yeah, so come check out the membership program. Come check out all your Christmas gift ideas there. Let your spouse know. Are you doing the cards are up there to be able to do a Santa request, right?
Yeah, so there's a couple
some
on the table here.
Oh, perfect.
So if you're in here and you want to just write down a few things to take home to the wife or the husband or whatever, you can write those down and just take it home, and then they can bring them in here and we'll take care of them for you.
So they don't have to try and figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people come in and you can get gift cards here as well, and that's fine. But sometimes it's nice to open up a gift instead of a card. So that way you can actually get them something special that they'll enjoy.
Dear Santa.
Yeah, and
Dear
especially like I said,
Santa.
if how many times if you're a golfer out there and if your boyfriend or husband golfs out there, and they want to get a cigar. A lot of times they don't have a lighter or a cutter with them. And stuff, it's always a great thing to throw one in the bag.
Or
Yeah.
a magnetic
Yeah, or a
holder that
magnetic,
you can leave on the golf
No,
cart.
the
Yep,
clamp
yep.
style ones that he just picked up over here are way better.
Yeah,
Are
he's
they?
got some
Oh, yeah,
clamp
they're
style.
I
really
still like
nice.
this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. And they're orange.
Yeah,
and there's a
bright
reason
orange. So
for
you
that
don't forget
because
Because you
them on
forget
the
them all the
cart.
time.
I've had 3 different black ones, all black ones, that they all got left on the cart because I
Well,
forgot
that's
about them.
why
The orange
my-
one, I never miss it.
That's
so
why
I
that's
bought,
here.
I bought a brand new pack. It was a 2-pack. We
Yep.
went golfing one time, the 4 of us, and like 2 days later, I was just like, oh, and I texted them. I was like, did you grab those off the golf cart? And they both were like, dang.
Nope.
Nope.
So then, literally the next day, I got the email from Amazon that asked to leave a review. I left them a 5-star. I said, these are awesome. If your friends remember to get them off the
Take
golf
off the cart.
Yes.
Maybe
yes.
make them in orange.
comma,
Yes.
will
Blended
buy
too well.
again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah.
they are good. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
no,
they
they're
didn't have to
great.
buy them again
I
because
was
both
gonna
of us turned
Yeah, I
around.
know.
It was
Have
like,
to
oh, we
buy
gotta
them
buy those.
again.
have to buy them.
Yeah.
But on the other side of that, to those, Rob still has car stinkies here.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
we use.
I actually got it.
Me and
Oh,
Scott have
man,
ours.
those-
I got
Yeah, I
a
love
restock of
those.
those
Yeah,
too,
I
so we got
do
more.
believe that the car stinky is the way to go with the
It
golf
is.
cart. It keeps them
It
out of
is.
the wind.
Yeah.
You can put the deodorizer powder in the bottom of them for your car or
Fantastic.
anything like that.
Yeah.
It makes
Fits a golf cart
huge
perfect.
difference. Yeah,
It
they are,
does.
I think they're the way to go.
I
with
need to
golf
get
I
some of
agree.
that powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some, and honestly, I've taken some trips lately, and I've never smoked in my vehicle before, but I do now. You can't with the powder. You can't smell a thing. I
Really
even leave
can't.
the jar open sometimes overnight.
that
and
helps.
it comes like
Yeah.
you go back in your car the next day and stuff. It smells like a flower.
You know what doesn't
Yeah.
help?
Get the spray too.
It doesn't help to smoke. Dump it in there and then immediately close the lid and then don't open it for a week and a half.
Yeah.
Then it smells really bad.
Yeah. And
that's
the
what I do every time.
I mean, if you take a trip, I mean, it's going to fill up. Just dump it when you get where you're
Yeah,
going,
when you
and
get-
then put a little more powder in. You're good to go.
Yeah.
And
or just
honestly,
ask Breeden how to sanitize a rental car
Right. As long as you can figure out how to open up the Febreze.
with
Yeah.
the leaf blower and Febreze.
Breed's like, who needs a freaking stinky ashtray? I'm just going to ash everywhere. Let's go.
and then blow it out when you get
Blow it
home.
out with this leaf blower.
Yep.
I've always wondered, like when I'm driving down the road and someone's behind me and see all this smoke
The
billowing
flue, yes.
out,
They just
I'm
think you're a
wondering
vapor.
What they're
Yeah.
thinking of me. It's like
I have that all the
millennial.
time,
This
man.
guy should be driving a Subaru.
yeah.
I drive along and I'm like, you stop at a stoplight and just like a big puff of smoke goes out. You always see people come beside you and look in
Look
the
at
car.
Well, I always wonder too, because if it's cold, my car smokes like crazy, and then I'm smoking out the window. People behind me going, I think his car's on fire. It's really loud, and there's a lot of smoke.
Speaking
Yeah.
of fire, I had to replace my garbage disposal, which I told you guys a little bit about. Yesterday, I went to turn it on, which now it makes sense after I replaced the P-trap and everything else. It was pretty clogged. It's pretty gross. But I go to turn on the disposal. Tried to kick on once. I
And
turned
it's
it off. I was
toilet
like,
flushed.
man, that sounds weird. So I hit it again. It went. Poof. like literally made the sound, and then smoke came out of the bottom.
Oh, geez.
So I opened up the bottom, and it's just like filled with this thick smoke, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna plug that.
Yeah.
So I spent all morning going back and forth from Greenfield to Anderson, back to Greenfield, then Pendleton, then here, because I'm an idiot mostly, and never measure
Put some
anything.
deodorizing powder in it.
No,
Yeah.
If you were doing a home project and you only had to go to 3 stores,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
that's
not
pretty
bad.
That's, I'd call that at best average.
That's
I
on
only
par.
spent $200
Yeah.
bucks. Yeah, it was good. The house didn't burn down, although Jen's staying home to make sure it doesn't. Again,
You probably saved
So-
like $25 from having somebody else do it.
yeah.
By the
Whatever.
time you
Factor in gas.
Your gas and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
And now
White
you
did
know, do
thaw
it
the
next
truck
time.
out, so I got to drive the truck today. I haven't driven it in almost 2 weeks now. So
There you go.
See, I'm a big DIY guy. I write the checks myself.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
That's where
how I
I've
handle
gotten. I'm like, forget it. I'm ready.
Dude, I'm there too, man.
Well, my
Yeah, I'm
dad
not
ruined
doing
me
myself.
because, like, when I was younger, like, I always had Volkswagen, so, like, I always had to figure out how to fix them myself because it was way cheaper to do it that way.
Yeah.
And then after a certain point, it was just like, I got a guy.
Well, every other job
Yeah.
you have to buy
Yeah.
a new tool.
Yeah,
Because it's inverted torques and
Yeah.
Yeah.
spline this,
star
spline
bits
that,
and 12 points. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
So,
there's
yeah.
a reason why these guys are professionals.
My dad's
I
got
don't need to be.
the guy, so I quickly adopted the just do it.
See,
Yeah.
I always
Just do it.
consider myself a handsy guy, not a handy guy.
There you
So
go.
that's
Well, handy on different times.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Scott's the guy. Scott's the handy guy.
Yeah.
Scott loves the handy.
There you go.
All right. So
Okay, let's-
we're into the Macallan 12
Logan,
now.
why don't we get a quick commercial
Go get
and then we'll come
commercial.
back and talk about the
do it.
McAllen and the larceny.
I'll have
Yes.
to re-up. Let's see if this works.
Calling all dog lovers, say hello to Spencer Lee's, offering freeze-dried pet treats, crafted with care and bursting with flavor. Spencer Lee's treats are the ultimate reward for your four-legged friend. Made from single ingredients and freeze-dried to perfection, these treats are packed with all the goodness your pup craves. Be sure to visit Spencer Lee's on Facebook or Instagram for updates and website information.
Cool.
Banger.
Thanks to Spencer
Thank you,
Lee's.
Spencer Lee's.
Yeah, so December 13th, we will be at Metazoa.
Yep.
We will be there for the Ugly Christmas Sweater Party, and we will be selling additional treats that they don't carry.
So you go there during the day,
we'll come
then you
back.
come back here for
Yeah.
the charcuterie bar.
That's great because it's the Christmas party.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I won't be here.
Okay.
We have a boom game, so
Oh,
I got to
okay.
go from Metazoa to Noblesville. So
Okay.
but I'll be here. in
Everybody
spirit.
else can come.
So that's
Yeah.
just
Everyone
not
else,
Mike.
that's next weekend.
That's next Saturday.
That is
Next
next
Saturday,
December
yes.
Yeah,
We're
the
getting
Yeah.
close to
charcuterie.
Christmas.
Yeah,
The
so that's
charcuterie,
that's
yes.
that's the 13th. So it's also wear your ugly Christmas sweater in. We're just gonna make fun of you. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have that big charcuterie bar. Sharon's already said she's up in the game this year. I can't wait to see what she's gonna do. December 19th, we have jazz with Mace Chope. He's gonna do some Christmas music with his saxophone. It'll be a lot of fun. Christmas Eve, we're open 12 to 6. Christmas, we're closed. New Year's Eve, we're open normal hours, 12 to, well, what day is Christmas Eve?
I don't know.
Wednesday night.
It's
Wednesday.
the day before Christmas.
Wednesday, so it'll be, well, I'm New Year's Eve.
Got
New Year's,
it.
I'm sorry. New Year's Eve is going to be open. I don't know if we're going to be, she says we're open, but I don't know if I think it's probably going to be 3 to 10 o'clock like normal.
If I remember, I think it was regular hours.
Yeah,
both
regular
days.
hours. We're not going to change that. And then January 25th, if you're a chili guy and you make good chili, we're doing chili cook-off for the NFL championship game.
You just
So-
wait. You just wait to see what I bring.
Oh no! I've got a recipe special and no beans.
That's great.
As
For
long
your
as you
no
don't
bean
bring it from
fans.
Buc-ee's, we're fine.
I would try it.
Even though it likely won't win, I'm thinking about doing a Texas chili this year.
I'm doing
considering
coyote.
Coyote chili. You'll win.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, do it.
I didn't know.
I mean,
you
you
don't
could
need a
just-
license to hunt those. So
All you
do
have to do is
we
go in
need
your
to drop one
backyard.
In your backyard.
Well,
And
he
you don't
probably
need to
sees
drop
them
one
all the
back
time.
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Howard
I can't,
meets him at the fence.
I can't wait for my braised bologna chili.
There you go.
Gross.
Braised that bologna.
That sounds bad.
Spam.
Spam.
Don't want that.
Spam chili.
Some Hawaiian
You know it's
chili.
Hawaii, yeah. that's
You
all-
know
that's
someone's
Hawaii.
done it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yikes.
talk about
Macallan 12,
this
86
Macallan.
proof.
Yes.
86 proof.
Yeah.
This is a very obtainable
It is.
and approachable
Yep.
scotch.
This is so when I got into whiskey, the first two whiskeys I tried that I loved was Macallan 25, unapproachable, Oban 18, unapproachable. I didn't know that when I
Very
tried it. I
heavy.
come back. I'm like, man, that's great. I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
bottle of these. I'm like, I can't afford those.
Approachable, not
Yeah.
attainable.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're both approachable,
Attainable.
they're not
That's what I
attainable.
meant. Attainable. Yeah.
Very heavy.
Yes.
Very
So
heavy.
then I really came back to the Macallan 12 pretty quickly. I'm like, this is actually a really good scotch.
Yeah.
So good.
At a decent price point. I mean, I don't know what the price is on them now. I'm wanting to say they're probably $70 or something like that for a bottle
Yeah, I
of that.
think it's $69.99 at Total Wine.
So it's a really approachable bottle, approachable and attainable bottle.
What's the other one? 20 is like the higher year one?
25 is the one I
25?
really love.
Yeah, I think it goes 18 to
18,
25.
18, 25, yeah.
Somebody gifted me a bottle of the 25.
That's good stuff.
It was a great gift.
Yeah,
That's
a
an
great
insane
gift.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it was insane.
That deserves a handy.
Yes.
I did not give him a round of applause. It was not my jam. I applaud you for liking that. I cannot do it.
Again, first whiskey I ever
Yeah.
liked.
So
So
it's-
that's what got me into
yeah.
whiskey. It's milder, it's lighter on the palate, all that stuff. But then immediately I jumped into bourbon and I was
Yeah.
lost after that. So
It's just a touch too peaty for me, that 25.
peaty, there's no peat to that.
But it like gave me this
Gave you that
peatiness
feeling? Okay.
of it. It had that like thick.
the oak,
It,
It
was just.
definitely would have been.
It was
yeah.
just too
Yeah.
much on there.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Well, they've got a 30 and 35.
haven't tried those.
they got a 50.
I don't think I want
Yeah.
to.
Macallan
got the-
M.
yeah,
I actually got
Macallan
to
50.
taste that.
50?
50.
Yeah.
It's
It's in this big ornate display
Yeah.
thing, and it's insane.
It's like an $8,000 bottle.
Yeah.
It just kind of made me like, not pucker, but
Yeah.
like how the heavy peat things
but
give
you
that.
were already into bourbon at the time.
Yeah, and it just felt wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
if you
don't
were a
know.
hardcore whiskey guy and had it, you would probably think that was your high end
Yeah.
where you crescendoed into.
Yeah.
But if you transitioned to bourbon before then,
Way easier.
it was definitely a detour for your palate.
Well, and now that I'm into bourbon, I really don't go back to Scotch very often, but I always appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good pour, and you're going to enjoy it. It's lighter on the palate. It's not going to get you drunk fast.
This is kind of my speed in
Yeah.
a sense,
Yeah.
because I love the Dalmore 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this is like I said,
Really? I
it's-
would have thought barley wine was your speed.
No, that slows him down. a
That
lot.
slows him down. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, one of the things we're talking about is trying to figure out what the pairing of the month should be. And right now, this is good, but I think I prefer the red breast.
Red breast
breast
so
over the
far.
Macallan.
I think
Yeah.
it is,
100%.
I
yes.
agree.
I think it just that lemon pop that you get from
Yeah.
the retro is so different than a lot of the pairings that we have done over the course of the year.
Yeah.
And
Man.
boy, that's it's just
So with the Macallan,
Way different.
the peppers popped up
The
on the
pepper came
nose.
through.
It gave
Yeah.
a little more
Yeah.
spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just retroed pretty big on it. And
I don't-
the pepper didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Now, all these are very different in their own ways.
Yeah.
I don't get much fruit off the Macallan.
Yeah.
I guess that's normal going to a
It's-
scotch
it's-
like that.
It's
Yeah.
more
Longer
malty.
aged
It's
one.
more
Like,
malty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tame back on the fruit, I guess, but
Yeah.
it has
yeah, the
this
grain comes. I mean,
I
you're
was
getting
gonna
no
say way
grain,
more-
Yeah.
right out of the
Yeah.
red breast. There's nothing.
right. This
And
is
so,
way more grain heavy.
yeah. It really
So-
actually isn't. I think it's just
It's just on the palate.
it's going from the red breast to
To
this.
yeah.
I would.
It's going to seem grainy.
I'd be curious to do these separately at separate days because I feel like they're polarizing in their own ways.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
where like maybe it's thrown off a little bit.
I think it
but-
totally is. This
Yeah.
is like I just took it to the nose again, and you're exactly right. The malt is prominent.
It's
Very
Yeah.
prominent.
and
Yes.
I've had plenty of
Yeah.
Macallan 12. It's not that prominent. It only is that prominent because we had the red breast
Yeah.
prior, and that could be kind of impacting the pairing. By the way, this isn't a bad pairing
No.
at all. It's just if I have to pick one, my preference is going to be go with the red breast.
And we
Yeah.
still have one more. We'll see if the larceny overtakes it, which it might. But
I think
Yeah.
I
I
do
do-
to be
I
a
do
little
lo-
biased on that.
That's what I'm afraid of.
that's our and if we feel that way, we'll just go ahead and stick with the red breast for that. But still,
I think we'll all love it. But
Yeah.
I like this pairing for me again. It's coming. It's a lighter cigar.
Yeah.
And stuff. It's not as peppery. It obviously it's not a heavy drink as well. It's a very approachable drink. So again, if you're just kind of beginning out there and you kind of want to get into cigars, want to get into something to have to drink, it's a great pairing for me.
Yeah. I don't think any of these have been bad so far. The rum is a little off-putting because, one, it's not our normal jam, but two, with the cigar, it would have been better with a different cigar at that point.
I think the
then-
rum would have been good with a dark chocolatey
like a
cigar,
black or a Sumatra almost.
or even like the Belgian blue.
Well, I know we've tried rum a couple
Yeah.
times with Breeden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
Shout
not
out to
so
Becky's
sure.
rum.
Yeah, which killed his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not so sure that rum is a great pairing, anyways. Like
May
just
not-
in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, do you have one in mind that you could think of? Like, I don't know enough about rum to be like, yeah, this one is where I would go.
yeah, I got to be honest. Rum is going to be my weakest spot.
Yeah.
I know how
Me
it's
too.
made. I know, the details around a lot of the process and ingredients.
And I
But-
just started getting into Japanese, so like same thing. Like I couldn't really pick out a Japanese whiskey that is something other than Suntory that I
Yeah.
Yeah,
really know. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think that there's absolutely opportunities for rum and cigars. I agree with you. You said, you think rum. I think it was you that said, I think it'd be on the beach or, some sort
Yeah.
of warm weather. Maybe I don't remember, but there's cigars that are appropriate for that kind of environment.
And you also have to think about the American palate.
yeah.
Because we want more powerful, whiskeys in general. If you go down to Central America, rum is the drink of choice
Yeah.
in all those countries that make cigars.
Yeah.
At a much lower proof.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
we didn't make
yeah.
moonshine 40 proof for a reason, right? Like,
Exactly, because we're America, baby.
Well, they're either
a Gulf
they're
of
either
America.
like 80 proof or they're 150.
Yeah.
Because
There's no in between.
Jamaica is really well known for their 150 proof to 160 proof rum.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
that's a major thing down there.
I'm just glad I'm starting to influence Mike. He's getting the golf, and now he's into the Japanese things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Amazing.
Yes. I've always had a fairing for it.
You're not Japanese.
I know.
I know. Cousins.
Nobody's gonna know.
I
know
know
these guys
cousins that you know.
Like I said, we're in this hat. I look like Short
Wow.
Round from
Mr.
Indiana
Jones.
Mr. Jones.
You just can't clean your palate well enough, no matter what. Crackers doesn't matter because this thing just became a cinnamon bomb to me.
Yeah.
And I've never thought that this was a cinnamon bomb.
Yeah, it has to be that. It has to be what we've been drinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, glass is tainted.
I mean, I rinsed my glass.
I
but
Look, I don't hate
rinse
it.
my glass
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, I've never thought that larceny was a cinnamon bomb. But that's the first thing I thought of.
What larceny is this one?
A125.
A125?
Yeah.
Brand.
It's just a barrel.
Barrel proof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's 125, isn't it?
It's freaking killer.
A125.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A125.
Yeah, yeah.
Killer.
Yeah. Yeah. I love all these larceny barrel proofs.
I do too.
drink them all
So
the
this is
time.
what, 125?
Yeah.
125 proof.
Yep.
Yeah.
It will literally put hair on your chest.
Yeah.
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 We
And it
just,
completely overruns the cigar.
Just
this,
take a
Yeah.
breath
this I
away.
would.
the cigars become a little bit more earthy with this, which is nice. I like to see the transition in the cigar with the whiskeys.
Yeah.
To end the way it started.
Yeah.
You know, you get that real heavy hay on the cold draw. Don't really on the first light, but you get some of that like fig and hay on the front. And then I think this is a great way to finish.
Yeah.
It may not be the best pairing on it, but it brings out some
Yeah.
different notes that you kind of
Yeah.
get through the transitions.
And
you
I
know,
don't. I totally agree with you. I don't have any problem with
Yeah.
it as a pairing. I think look, our pairings of the month sometimes are a bit random, and we try something and we're like, that's terrible, and it's not a pairing of the month. Sometimes we're just trying things, and it's like
Right.
what we think kind of would taste
Yeah.
good, and sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. This might be the first time where if we do the redbreast with this cigar, I think the redbreast accentuates
I do too.
what the core of the cigar is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yep. And I
It-
think that's huge.
It balanced the two
Yeah.
to where the rum overtook it. The Macallan just kind of flattened everything
Fell
out.
short, yeah.
This one, the whiskey's going to overtake it because it's 125 proof.
Which is
So
why
I'm-
you get all the earthy,
Yep.
peppery notes to come out.
Yep.
But this is meant to have those lighter notes like that lemon peel.
Right.
That's part of it, right?
Right,
I mean,
right.
not
You want to accentuate the cigar, not take it away.
exactly.
Yeah.
What is-
and I think that redbreast does it.
Yeah.
What is the pepper that makes Tabasco what it is.
Cayenne.
Cayenne pepper. Yep.
I kind of get that between this now ramping up a little after the retro.
I can buy that.
Especially after
Yeah.
taking a sip after you've already
Yeah.
puffed.
Well,
It's
because
just
cayenne's
on the back of the palate.
It's got a
Yeah.
more. It's a chili pepper. It's got a fruity note.
Yeah.
But it just gives me like ever just like smell a bottle of Tabasco.
Yeah.
It's kind of that sharp vinegar and cayenne, I guess.
Yeah.
What gives you that? That's kind of where I got my retro off. These specific two.
Yeah,
Which is-
I agree.
I don't hate. I don't
No.
like eating Tabasco. I'm not a huge Tabasco guy. I love the way it smells.
I love Tabasco.
He loves that crystal, though.
I love Crystal.
Are you Tabasco?
Not
on your
meth.
eggs?
Not meth.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tabasco.
I actually had awful waffle this morning.
I like it by
I was trying to go
any
to Sunny Day over there in Hamilton Town Center, and it was like couldn't even get in the door.
You know what I had for breakfast? Panera bread.
Oof.
What a nerd.
I'm sorry.
I had fiber.
What says I'm upper middle white class with a Panera bread sandwich?
Yeah.
I had my shake
What an idiot.
that I have to take right now because I'm old.
You're
Yeah.
detoxing.
So I think we
God.
got it. The red breast.
I like it.
Yeah.
I
I
like
say-
it.
yeah.
Aladino 85th.
Here,
I
here.
like it. 80, so the 85th and Redbreast, come in and get that pairing this month. You get 10% off. Yeah,
That's a
15.
good pairing.
I think it's a nice Christmas pairing.
it is.
It's not. It's
It warms you up. It doesn't get you drunk.
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean you're already drinking enough.
It can.
Yeah, you drink enough.
Oh, everything
of it.
can. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything can.
you drink enough of it, and it definitely will.
Yeah,
True.
Listerine can. Ask me why I don't like the smell of mint. I'm not an alcoholic.
Again, things you don't have to say on the air.
When
I
when
don't think you understand what that means.
When I worked at Dairy Queen on Bardstown Road in Kentucky, all the homeless guys would hang out in the bathrooms and chug Listerine. So half of the store would smell like that minty Listerine. I can't tolerate it anymore because of those guys that,
That does
ruined
seem reasonable.
Mike's
actually.
life is a shamrock shake.
it. God, it really is.
So you don't do like mojitos?
Nope. I like
Mint julep.
fresh mint in like
Yeah.
a mint julep. I could probably do a
Mojitos
mojito.
fresh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mojitos,
But-
yeah.
Winter mint, spearmint, things of that.
I don't
fake
like.
mint.
Yeah.
I don't
Mint
like
oils.
I don't like peppermint.
Didn't we do mojitos in Orange Beach?
We did mojitos.
I thought we all did a round of mojitos
Yeah.
in Orange Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See, I don't like candy canes.
Get
I
out.
don't either. Not the peppermint ones. Yeah,
You like
Yeah,
licorice?
I don't know.
I love licorice.
I mean, Twizzlers.
No.
But
Black
no,
licorice.
no,
licorice.
black licorice. I mean, no.
I love it.
No.
Well, you weren't that big a fan of the Jaeger bomb you took. I know that.
I think it's about time we do one so we can rally and win this game.
Yeah, no kidding.
It didn't work
gonna
in
be rough.
Kansas City, so
Well, that's because you were the
think-
only one that did
I was
it.
the only one who
You
did
think
it,
Breeden's
yes.
able to get a Jaeger bomb on the plane?
Maybe.
I don't think you want to say bomb on the plane.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? That's a really good call.
That's a good
Can
call.
I get a Jaeger drink?
Yeah.
An incendiary Jaeger? No, that still doesn't work.
Explosive.
Can I get a Jaeger?
No.
I'd like a Red Bull and Jaeger.
Yeah.
You mean a Jaeger bomb? No!
No.
You
no,
said it,
I
not
don't.
me.
You said that.
Tackle the stewardess. Flight attendant, whatever they want to be called.
What else we got coming up this week? We got some good stuff.
Well, we went through
No
the events.
We already talked events.
No controversial comments this week.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
How
Good,
about
good.
that?
Yeah, appreciate that.
We'll want to address it because we already did. So
Yes.
Yeah.
you know who you are because obviously you're not commenting. So
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll leave that alone.
I do want to shout out one thing. Happy birthday to my youngest, who turns 21 today.
Well, happy
Oh,
birthday.
man.
So,
Oh, I don't have the sound effect anymore.
yeah. So,
Happy
it's the bubbly one at
birthday.
Crew Car Wash in Anderson. If you ever go
Nice.
through there.
Nice.
She's
So-
the bubbly one, you said?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Is she the one that, forces your car onto the other bumper and you look like you're going to hit him?
She tries not to because she's a car person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she understands that.
Yeah.
Her boss yells at her for it, but she's just like, I get it.
You saying the bosses are the ones pushing them to like?
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's about cars per hour, not about efficiency at some point.
Bro, the
So-
rack only moves so fast.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm telling you, one day I am going to put the front of my truck into the ass into whatever's in front of me, and I'm going to make sure it's a really, really expensive car, and I'm going to make sure it's one of those people that's waving me on, and I'm going to point at them and say,
Yeah. Hey,
their fault.
Hey, Paddle Girl
They
told
told me to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they do quite a bit of insurance claims.
Oh, they do.
Oh,
yeah.
they've replaced
There's
a
this-
windshield of mine.
There's a
Yeah.
poor old lady that goes in there and hops the roller every time and just gooses it right into the back of the car in front of her.
Lisa.
And she may be related to one of the employees.
That's why
Wow.
I went to a crew one time. Somebody hopped the track and was
Yeah.
stuck there for like 45 minutes. So boring.
Wow.
Yeah,
So-
I went through in my Challenger one time, and of course I did the underbody wash because it was winter, and my belt started squealing. So I started revving it up to get the RPMs up to clear to dry the belt out and get it to quit squealing. And they hit the emergency stop button because they thought I was in there doing a burnout in there and everything. And he comes up and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's
You
like, "Why
okay?"
were you revving?" And I was like, "Because you made my belt start squealing."
Yeah.
So I was trying to fix that. It's a manual. It doesn't have to be in gear.
Would have been
Yeah.
like, did you hear it? It sounds freaking sweet.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Loser. What a nerd.
But
Yeah.
Man.
All right, so obviously in the holiday season, lots of good stuff going on here at Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge. Come in and hang out with all of us. We're going to be in here way too much, I'm sure.
It's
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
time to
winter.
get
What else are
inside
you
and
gonna
smoke.
do?
The patio will be
Soon, we're
Enclosed.
working on the panels.
Yeah.
It's in
panels
works.
are-
It's always been like next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping by the end of the year we get it done.
Well, they came out, they
Irritating.
measured, everything's kind of in the works. So it's-
We've approved the logos on everything now, so it's in their hands to actually get it built.
is there still opportunity for companies to?
Nope, we're done.
Nope.
We're done.
All right.
So the three logos are going to be, one of them is going to be the big Aladino, the box we got right
box
out here.
here.
It's going to be the big 85th Aladino on one whole panel. The other one's going to be McAuliffe and Oliva on there too. So we're going to have those three labels on there. The other ones are just going to be ours. So,
Love it.
yep.
All right, Scotty, hit me with the phone.
I got you.
Bring some music in here and we'll
you should be
finish
there.
it out. There we go. I don't know what
is your
this is,
volume up?
but it'll surely get blocked, so
Probably.
don't worry about it.
All those
But we're going to keep chatting along here. We'll have a great week. We hope you all have a great week as well.
Yeah.
Stop by the Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge for the pairing of the month. What's going to be the 85th Aladino and the Red Breast Grill. It's going to be great. So where they can find you?
Find me everywhere. Final Third Cigar.
Find me Scott Any Smokes.
Find me at both events with Spencer Lee. And don't forget to follow the Final Third Podcast. Love
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Cheers.
everybody.
Cheers, guys.
You're the sweetest